Good morning, friends. It is now being reported that millions of U.S. families will receive less money from the new round of relief payments. Senators are also debating on who in the United States needs to receive more crisis relief benefits. Here is today's fourth stimulus check. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and watch until the end of this video. A system error is now leading to some families receiving less money for the last 3 months of the child tax credits. This includes the months of October, November, and December payments. Families that notice they received less this month than the other months is because they were overpaid in previous months. The overpayment happened when the delayed payments occurred. 700,000 American families felt the impact. So now, some of these families will get much smaller payments for the remaining 3 months to offset the difference. It is unknown exactly the number of families that will be impacted by this error. But even if it's just 1% of that 700,000, then 7,000 families will have to deal with it. The average overpayment was $31.25 for children between the ages of 6 and 17 years old, and $37.50 for children under the age of 6. This will mean that families may see $10 to $13 less per child for the remaining payments. Most of these families are the ones who updated their information using the online portal. Letters will also be dispersed to those who are affected. Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia came under fire this week from Progressive after his intent to place an income threshold of $60,000 on child tax credit payments. These child tax credit payments have been very crucial to sustaining families during the crisis. Among other cuts to President Biden's Build Back Better reconciliation plan is the enhanced monthly child tax credit. And right now, it looks like the child tax credit will only be extended for 1 more year, instead of the original 4 years originally proposed.
If you ask the American people today what is most important to them, they're going to say 2 things. Number one, they're sick and tired of being ripped off by the pharmaceutical industry. They think that it's insane that in some cases we pay 10 times more for the same drug as the people in other countries, while last year the pharmaceutical industry made $50 billion in profit, and right now has 1,500 paid lobbyists here in Washington to make sure we don't lower the cost of prescription drugs. So to my mind, any serious reconciliation bill must include real Medicare negotiations with the pharmaceutical industry to lower the cost of prescription drugs. That's probably the issue most on people's minds. Maybe the issue second most on people's minds is the understanding that it is really insane that in the wealthiest country in the history of the world, we have tens of millions of Americans, older Americans, who have no teeth in their mouth, who are unable to digest the food that they're eating, people who cannot hear and communicate with their grandkids because they have no hearing aids, people are unable to see. Well, this is America, richest country in the history of the world. Bottom line is that any reconciliation bill must include serious negotiations on the part of Medicare with the pharmaceutical industry to lower the cost of prescription drugs. That's what the American people want. And a serious reconciliation bill must include expanding Medicare to cover dental.
In addition to that, Senator Joe Manchin is proposing an income cap of $60,000 per year for families eligible to receive the enhanced credit. This would mean that more than 37 million children across the country would lose access to this credit, which currently offers $300 per month to qualifying children under the age of 6 years old, and $250 per month for children ages 6 and up. Many economists state that if they were extended through the year 2025, The enhanced child tax credit could reduce childhood poverty rate from 14.8% to 8.4%. That would mean nearly 40% fewer children across the U.S. living in poverty. Joe Manchin's upper income limit of $60,000 to receive the credit, however, does not take into account families of varying sizes or the higher cost of living in many cities and regions. In a study of 50 major cities across our nation, homeowners and renters alike needed more than $60,000 to live comfortably. The study addressed individuals, not families, which means the money needed to live with children in those metro areas would exceed the income for a single person or even a couple. When you look at the median income in those cities, 38 fell under Joe Manchin's $60,000 threshold. However, that's just a median, which could leave close to 50% of all families potentially exceeding that $60,000 income mark, but still not reaching the income level to live comfortably with children. Even in cities where salaries are much higher, more than 50% of people are barely making it financially. So friends, what are your thoughts on Joe Manchin's proposed income limit for the child tax credit? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Senator Bernie Sanders said a Medicare expansion of dental, vision, and hearing coverage will remain a part of the spending package, contradicting remarks made by President Biden earlier this week. Bernie Sanders said in a tweet, "The expansion of Medicare to cover dental, vision, and hearing is one of the most popular and important provisions in the entire reconciliation bill. It is what the American people want. It is not coming out." Earlier this week, President Biden leaned towards scaling down the initial $3.5 trillion spending package to between $1.75 to $1.9 trillion. During a CNN News interview, President Biden said it would be a far reach for Medicare expansion to be included in the spending bill. Friends, the key word for this video is sweet potato. If you would like to enter this coming Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway, please make sure you click and like this video. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and also comment below this keyword. Thank you so much, friends. Senators Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema, both moderate Democrats, have spent months trying to reduce the price of the spending bill. Bernie Sanders has grown frustrated with the pace of negotiations, as well as Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema's opposition to key parts of the bill. The Hill reported that Bernie Sanders is very frustrated that Kristen Sinema is opposed to allowing Medicare to negotiate for lower prescription prices. So friends, do you think Medicare expansion should be included into the infrastructure bill? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you, friends, for joining me here this morning. I greatly appreciate you watching my stimulus. Thank you so much, friends.